Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's case I'm going to be talking to you about is Lanell Barsock. So a resident of Palmdale, California, Lanell Barsock was quite very popular in her community. Her friends and family described her as a kind-hearted and generous woman who never failed to help anyone that was in need. Besides, Barsock worked as a licensed vocational nurse and was 29-year-old. It was very pretty well off and maintained a friendly relationship with most others in her society. It was a dark day indeed when such a wonderful life was snatched away in a hate-fueled crime. On June the 16th, 2010, the sheriff's office was going about its usual duties when a woman named Lorraine Austin burst through the door. Lorraine claimed that she had overheard her friend Lanell Barsock having an argument with her boyfriend and later returned to find her dead. Realizing the urgency of the situation, the authorities followed the woman back and found Barsock collapsed on the floor of her garage. Barsock had a plastic bag around her head and was lying in a pool of blood. At first glance, officers believed that the victim was bludgeoned to death, but an autopsy soon determined that a single gunshot wound at a very close range claimed Barsock's life. Interestingly, there was no sign of a forced entry and nothing looked stolen, indicating that the victim knew her attacker. Once the police began investigating the murder, Lorraine Austin then claimed that she had overheard Barsock and her boyfriend Louise Bonheur arguing hours before the murder. According to the show, Barsock was trying to keep her options open and seeing two men at the same time. Lorraine then claimed that Louis had found out about the other guy and was livid to know the truth. Moreover, she also alleged that Louis was alone with Barsock's deceased body when she chanced upon the crime scene for the first time. Taking Lorraine's statement into consideration, the police began looking into Louis and even questioned him about the incident. However, the boyfriend seemed devastated by Barsock's death and claimed to have nothing to do with the murder. Besides, Louis also had an airtight alibi and a surveillance video that put him in a different place at the time of the slaying. Unwilling to give up so easily, law enforcement officials probed further before coming across a surprising fact. According to the show, the police discovered that Lanell Barsock was also interested in women and had at times tried her luck finding a date online. They also learned that Barsock met Lorraine Austin through a dating ad on the Craigslist. And the two was involved for quite some time before the vocational nurse decided to go and break it off. However, the breakup did not sit well with Lorraine, who bore a grudge against Barsock and was waiting for revenge. The discovery then gave Lorraine enough motive to carry out a murder, and the police decided it was time to bring her in for questioning. Besides, detectives also found a pair of bloodied rubber gloves at the crime scene, which had Lorraine's DNA on them. Although forensic evidence tied Lorraine to the crime, the police couldn't bring her in as a suspect that fled to the Central American county of Belize. For quite some time, her whereabouts remained unknown until a TV show helped detectives locate and arrest her in a foreign country. Once extradited and produced in court, Lorraine pled not guilty, but the jury convicted her of first-degree murder in 2015. She was sentenced to life in prison with minimum term of 50 years before parole. Okay, so that is the case of Lanell Barsock. That is quite a complicated type of case. Quite a lot of people of interest that may have been involved, except for when they found the DNA of Loreen on the gloves, and I feel like I think they need to do more background checks on her and other details to see what actually did happen. A thorough check should have been checked of the home. But yeah, that was a very interesting case, but also it was a lot of people that could have been involved. So yeah, that is a very short case that I have found. I haven't found any updates on this case as of yet. If I do, I will be doing a part 2 if I do find it. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I see you all again next time. Bye bye.